He's an icon in skateboarding, and now he's won $125,000 to help others follow in his footsteps. All right, now we're down to these three. Take a look at these three people. Courier, Elway, and Barkley. Gonna try again now, okay? Now let's relax, take our times, take a deep breath, and let's see how you do on this one. Here it comes. With these sports arenas in geographic order, starting in the west. Wrigley Field, the Rose Bowl, Madison Square Garden, Mile High Stadium.
That last one.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Well, the time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting in the west. Yeah, the Rose Bowl in Los Angeles, Mile High Stadium, Denver, Wrigley Field, Chicago, Madison Square Garden, New York City. Let's see who got this one right. Jim Courier. Hello, Jim. Good for you. Jim Courier going to go for $1 million when we come back. Look at these two. Jim Courier winning the French Open 10 years ago in 1991, and believe it or not, his opponent was Andre Agassi. Well, that was a big thrill. Was that one of the highlights of your career?
Well, that was really, that kind of jump-started my career. From there, less than a year later, I was #1, so that was
fantastic.
A nice move, yeah.
That's great. Well, now let me tell you what's happened back here. Martina's there, Jeff Gordon is there, Layla. Sitting back behind them is Tony Hawk. And look who's left. Look who you left in the dust.
Brain trust, yeah.
Did you ever see two Santa guys in your whole life? Who are we playing for, Jim?
We're playing for the Tim and Tom Gullickson Foundation.
Now, that's a famous tennis name, huh?
Yeah, the Gullickson brothers are twins. Actually, Tim Gullickson passed away from brain tumors, and that's what the foundation is for. Tim actually worked with Martina and Pete Sampras right up until his death, and his brother Tom was our Davis Cup captain for many years. So.
And the foundation goes to help?
It's brain tumor patients and their families, yeah.
Good enough. All right, fine. Well, let's get to it, all right? Who wants to be a millionaire? Well, Jim Courier does. Let's go. $100. What do football players put under their eyes to reduce glare? Black stripes, orange circles, pink squares, Maybelline Wear and Go.
Well,
looks like a Maybelline man to me.
I think I'll go with A, black stripes.
Final
answer.
Yes, black stripes for 100. Going for $200. If someone says you've got bupkis, what do you have?
Bupkis, all right.
$1 million.
Yep.
Nothing. Good personality. A bad rash.
It's got to be B, nothing.
Want to make it your final answer?
Yeah.
Just won $200. There you go, Jim. 300. In baseball, what base is normally 5-sided?
This one I can get.
Home plate, first base, second base, ace of base.
That's a fantastic Swedish group, Ace of Base, but I'm going to go with A, home plate, final answer.
Got it for 300. Jim Courier going for $500. Someone who is causing trouble is said to be making what? Stars, hills, waves, tunnels.
Making Barclays? No? It's going to be making waves.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Making waves, the right answer, 500. Going for $1,000. In 2001, New York became the first state to ban the use of handheld cell phones while doing what?
Ask Jeff Gordon.
Jogging, driving, eating in restaurants, riding buses.
That'll be B, driving, final answer.
Yes, it's driving. New law. Okay, 5 down, 10 to go, $2,000 coming up. The 1975 boxing match between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier is popularly known by what nickname? Thriller in Manila, Battle in Seattle, Sparta in Jakarta.
Like that.
fever in Geneva.
Layla, I think that's A.
That's
Thriller
right.
in Manila. Final answer.
Yeah, it was the Thriller in Manila. Never to be forgotten. He's up to $4,000. The name of what instrument is also a verb, meaning proclaim loudly? Trombone, cornet, bassoon, trumpet.
Trumpet.
Final?
D. I don't like the way you're interrogating me.
No.
I'll go final answer.
He's going final answer. He right for $4,000. Going for $8,000, Jim. Take a look. The 1986 movie Hoosiers. Gene Hackman's character coaches what type of sports team? Football, hockey, basketball, baseball.
That would be one of my favorite movies. C. Basketball. Final answer.
Yes, it's basketball. Hoosiers, $8,000. He's going for $16,000. The TMJ is a joint located in what part of the body? In the wrist, the jaw, the hip, the ankle.
Athletes know their bodies pretty well. TMJ is right in here. B. Final answer.
He's right. He's right there in the jaw. $16,000. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, but we want to thank Martina and Jeff Gordon and Layla Ali and Tony Hawk for hanging around. From New York, everybody, good night.
Welcome, everyone, to a special sports edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Layla Ali duked it out with the hot seat last time. She's undefeated in the ring, but could she go the distance to $1 million? To New York we go for the highlights.
I'm going to go with A.
No, it's the Red Sox.
Oh, well.
It was lights out early on at $32,000. So, Jeff Gordon slid behind the wheel.
How sure are you? 5 seconds.
About 70, about 50%, Jeff. With us again.
50. I'm going A, Bob Seger, final answer.
Blame it on him if you're wrong, and blame it on him because you are wrong. It's Billy Joel.
Gordon goes home with $32,000. And skateboarder Tony Hawk hopped into the high chair next and tried his luck with the phone a friend.
Huckleberry Finn. Thanks, Steve.
Sure.
I'm going to go with Steve's answer, Huckleberry Finn. D.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Steve is right for $125,000. Jim Courier.
The tennis great was the last act of the night and is the first in the hot seat tonight with $16,000 under his belt. Charles Barkley and John Elway still waiting in the wings. It's the final night of Sports Superstars on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final night of our Sports Superstars edition of Millionaire. The great tennis star Jim Courier has won $16,000 for charity. Gets help from the peanut gallery now for just one more question before the lights go down. And look who he has to turn to. Yes, Charles Barkley and John Elway. Here for the fourth night to be with us. This is the fourth quarter, John Elway. You got to turn it on now.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean? Anyway, Jim, it's good to see you again. Let's get caught up to date now on the charity you're playing for, the Tim and Tom Gullickson Foundation.
Correct.
Helping brain tumor victims. And we never talked about your brother, who's your companion for this trip. Chris, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You play tennis yourself?
Actually, I played baseball.
Oh, really?
I played at the University of South Florida in Tampa.
No kidding. Good for you. Terrific. You were a baseball fan, too,
Yeah,
weren't you?
we're a baseball family. My dad was a baseball pitcher at the University of Florida, so
Uh-huh.
I played a little bit, but decided at 13 to focus on tennis.
Tennis was your game.
Stayed with it. Worked out all right.
But you remember the time you and I played as a team. Doubles, remember?
Did you have to bring that up?
We played against Chrissy Everett and former President George Bush.
Correct.
We let them win, right?
Well, we had to. It was Chrissy's event.
Yeah.
And George had the bad hip. He was getting the operation the next day.
I went for the hip every shot I made. Take this, Mr. President. We still didn't win.
It was just like that, though. I was, no, second place, but...
No kidding. Now, you see me play. Do I have any promise at all, any chance?
You've got game. You told me that you've been practicing with Martina on the weekends.
Yeah.
Martina Smith, not an
Oh,
average.
very funny.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were a comedian, too.
I'm just reading the cue cards.
And incidentally, Martina's still here. Thank you, Martina, for hanging around all this time, along with Layla Ali and Tony Hall. Thank you, guys. Jim has won $16,000. He's 6 questions away from winning $1 million for his charity, as all 3 of his lifelines left. 50-50. You can ask the audience, and you can phone a friend. Okay, Jim, ready to go?
I'm ready.
Audience, are you ready? Yeah, we're all ready. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? $32,000, Jim. Check it out. The 2001 nonfiction bestseller, Seabiscuit, an American legend, tells the story of a famous what? Racehorse, sailboat, country club, naval captain.
Seabiscuit. Well, the naval stuff is a little too obvious, and I play some golf. Never heard of Seabiscuit as a country club. I'm gonna look to my expert panel over here, and
I think it's supposed
Tony Hawk and yeah, Charles? I believe Seabiscuit to be a racehorse, and that's going to be my final answer, A.
And you just won $32,000. Hey, Jim, you know what that means? It's just the 2 of us here, and we're going for $64,000, 5 away from the million. Here it is. What type of food is chanterelle? Tomato, melon, mushroom, nut.
Oof. Culinary question. Always tricky.
Lifelines.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to go there. The audience claims to be up on this, so let's check with the audience.
Good. Audience, we need some help with Jim Courier. If you're ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Well, 78% of them think it's a mushroom.
That's good. That's where I was leaning myself. I'm going to have to go with the audience on this one. Culinary is not my specialty, but I'm going to go with that. Let's call C, mushroom, final answer.
Audience is right for $64,000. All right, you're in terrific shape here. You're 4 away from the million, and here it is for $125,000. In the 2000 movie Gladiator, Russell Crowe plays a gladiator who is known by what nickname? The Spaniard, Goliath, the Warrior, Wanderer.
Well, quite a few times I got to see this movie on planes crossing the ocean, so I do know this one. Get to save a lifeline. A, the Spaniard. Final answer.
Right for $125,000. Still has 2 lifelines and 3 questions away from the million. Here it is for $250,000.
Be nice.
A.C. Gilbert, an Olympic gold medal pole vaulter, invented what popular toy? Viewmaster, erector set, wiffle ball, Play-Doh.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to call my friend Jay Haas, who's kind of a jack of all trades. He knows quite a few subjects.
Let's get Jay on the line, AT&T, see if he can help us.
Hello?
Hello, Jay.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from the Millionaire Show.
Hello, Regis.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good. I've got Jim Courier here. He thinks you're a jack of all trades and know a lot about a lot of things. He's got one for you.
I'm all ears.
All right, he's going to give you the question, the 4 possible answers, and he's got 30 seconds, and they start now, Jim.
Okay, Olympic gold medal pole vaulter A.C. Gilbert invented what popular toy? A, Viewmaster, an erector set, a wiffle ball, or Play-Doh? A.C. Gilbert.
Jim, I don't know the answer.
Well, I hope you're having a nice day, Jay.
I'm having a great day, but we can guess. Let's think. I would have guessed it's the Viewmaster because it feels right, but that's a pure guess.
Your honesty has been welcome. Thank you, Jay.
Want to narrow it down?
Yeah, let's
by
do
two?
the 50-50.
Why don't we do that?
Take
See
a
what
peek,
happens.
yeah.
Computer, take away 2 of those wrong ones. Now, the Viewmaster is still there. You know you want to go
I'm going for it. Don't think that I'm not.
Sure
I'm
you
going for
are.
it. There's no question I'm going for it. And it just seems like an Olympic athlete would be... Viewmaster is very creative. I like...
Now, he said it was a guess.
I know his was a guess, and I know mine's a guess as well. But you got to follow your gut, and that stands out. So let's give it a rip. A, Viewmaster, final answer.
Son of a gun, it's the Erectus set. Ah, come on! Erectus set. Oh, boy, it drives you crazy. 32,000, Jim.
Not bad.
Good having you here, Jim. Okay, 32,000.
On the next World Poker Tour.
Like begging time.
Yes, indeed, it was an Olympian. Came up with the idea for the Erectus set, and it's too bad for Jim Courier, but don't hang your head low, Jim. 32,000 going to a good cause. And now it comes down to John Elway, Charles Barkley. Mano a mano for the hot seat. How much longer can we wait? It's been 4 nights.
I've never felt so dumb in my life.
You know what it is? Is it the manipulation of the fastest finger
For
process?
me, it is. He's just dumb.
All right, guys.